Hello everyone, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm Apocryphate Peter Moxilin, and it's Mardi Gras, apparently. I guess Mardi Gras exists in this world. Sure, why not? Anyway, last time we went on a medium apprentice mission in the Cove, I think. And things went reasonably well. Got diseases at the very end on the finish screen, but that's about it. Looked at some of the bombs, skills, and such. And we now have a squad of level 3s. Reasonably solid. Go ahead, unequip all, sort by rarity, there we go. Who we got? Level 1 Occultist, level 0 Musketeer. Sure do wish you were a higher level, because I actually do want a Musketeer. I could take you... You know what? I have room. I'll take you for now.
A champion markswoman. Keen for a new kind of challenge.
And honestly, upping the network might not be the worst idea at this point. Like, we do need a lot more deeds for this, I think. Yeah, we need 44 deeds. Ugh. And we need a total of 98 crests. Also, we need crests for it. Do we need crests for you? Yeah, we do. So if we need 98 for the other one, that means we need... So that's 102 plus 80? Yes. So that's going to be 182 crests to finish out this. Wait, whoa. I can do this! I completely missed that I can just do this now. Yes!
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what she will face.
So, portraits are now mostly going to be for decreasing cost of upgrades. Because otherwise, they're basically used here. Which this is just stress relief and more rooms available, which isn't super necessary, especially right now. Let's do this. And we have our second Cove boss available. Nice. We want a squad of level 4s to take on the apprentice level bosses, if at all possible. So we could do this. That's a medium. Theoretically, we could take our level 3s on a veteran level. Very theoretically. Short apprentice, crests. Blasphemous Vial, Plague Doctor only, very rare, plus accuracy ranged skills, plus stun, plus blight, plus stress. That actually is pretty good. Medium champion, though. We can take on a champion at this point, but I'd want it to be short for our first. And these are all medium. Okay, so I'm not doing that. We could take on the Necromancer, I suppose. I kind of prefer to take these on first, but taking on the medium level the medium level Prophet. If it was the Virtue Ring, then yeah, probably. With the Bracer, I have one of those already. And I have these as well, though admittedly Martyr Seal, I feel like having multiple is a good idea. And then Short Veteran. And Short Veteran. I feel like I prefer this, because getting some portraits in order to start getting the discounts, or to start building up our Stagecoach network is probably a good idea. Okay, so not the network. And you used to require just deeds and crests. Got it. Well, I'm kind of feeling this. Short, veteran, finish room battles, get a couple of portraits. Like, I don't want to take on the bosses yet because I want, like, a better loadout of level 3s and 4s. But, like, that and that are only apprentice levels for this squad then. And we don't really have many other people to slot in to that squad. So I want, like, one or two more that are, like, level 2, maybe level 3, before I really start going after other stuff. And don't really need these, so... Let's see, that's Gentle Tide. Nothing. Yeah, get a couple portraits so we can start getting some discounts for our skill upgrades. Maybe work some of our level 5s up to level 6. I like the sound of that. Okay, so this is the cove, so no bleed. Light does work, though. So probably not you for now. Direct damage. Backline. Since you're level 6, we could try to take you. In which case, that for Mark. And you're our other Mark. Okay, so you're both level 6. I could just kind of take a jank squad, I suppose. Like, y'all are level 5. Take Dismas for some insurance. Because, like, I don't want to take our level 6s because they're max level, so we're not getting Resolve XP. Don't want you because you're bleed focused. It's not named, and there's not really DOT, and there is protection in the cove. But I think that that kind of works well enough. Probably you up front so that you can use Iron Swan. Some bleed on you wouldn't be the worst, but also I like your skill loadout normally. Maybe get rid of this because DOT is probably going to be a bit of an issue, but not nearly as much as in the Wield. If we do that, that's applying bleed. That's only to the front rank. So, yeah, that. Yeah. 1 and 2. 1. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, but 4 and 1. Maybe equip your Holy Lance finally? Like, I do like the Mark Self plus Torch and plus 20 Prot. And with weird construction for single target healing, that could work out pretty well. Don't really have a stun aside from Stunning Blow. Maybe equip Reading? Maybe equip Holy Lance. Then you, of course, work from basically anywhere. We're in the cove, so unequip the bleed. Anti-stealth is good. Do you have anti-stealth? You do not have anti-stealth. Okay. We got backline, backline. Hex doesn't matter as much, but it does still reduce dodge by a lot. Reducing damage and prot honestly might not be the worst. Because you're the only one that's benefiting from Mark. Yeah. So weakening curse instead of vulnerability hex doesn't mark the target, but it does make it so that there's less protection. I kind of like that. Okay. Oh, we got this, so there it is. Oh god, it is so expensive. I might actually hold off for a little bit here. Oh my god, it is so much money. Because it's 4 skills per person, so it's basically 10, 20, 30,000... Sorry, 10, 20, 30, 40,000 gold. Like, you know what? Busts or portraits. 5. One more.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
Okay, so that reduced by what? Like 20% or something? 10%. That went from 10,000 to 8,000 per. So 8, 16, 24, 32,000 to get 4 fully upgraded. Dismas's damage. You, and I'm gonna stick with just that for now. I think most everything else I can kind of hold off on and deal with later. Let's spread out our cost a little bit. So we're going after this. It is a short mission, I gotta keep in mind. Your camping skill is the damage from first position. Prot at high torch. You're essentially our bender here. Like, you mark yourself, and then you have high protection. So that's protection 35, and then your skill gives protection 20. That's 55% protection with weird reconstruction backing you up. That's pretty good. Not you. You... Didn't you have a thing that was, like, plus range damage or something? Damage versus humans. Interesting. Let's go ahead and just give you the scouting book, because even without campfire and big maps, scouting is still good. I keep forgetting to check what the fish count as. You and you for damage, or do I want to get damage on you? Let's give you accuracy for Iron Swan to start with. Damage versus humans, Eldritch, or Beast. I'm going to go with Eldritch. I'm not sure that that actually is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Okay. Low provision. Take 2, take 6. Cove is a lot of that. 1 key. Torch, shovel, food. I think that should be good. Food, good. Shovel, good. Torch, good. Don't care about anti-venom. Don't really care about bandages. Sorry, I had to cough there for a moment. Medicinal herbs can be very good, so I want to take a lot of those. 1 key in case of secret room. We have 1 holy water by default thanks to the Crusader, I assume. Laudanum is a maybe since it is veteran. Let's try just going as is, though.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Okay, so this is room battles. So extra curio would be nice, but mainly we just gotta go along this path and probably have 1 to 2 battles, and whatever's in the corridors. 2 stress, 21 stress. At 6 torches, I probably shouldn't go there and back. Hi. Unholy, Eldritch. Ah, these do count as Eldritch. I forgot to unlock your Holy Lance. Okay, so we don't want the riposte, actually. Should probably take that off for Grape Shot in that case. For now, just shoot it. 40 protection. Cool, great. How about less?
Singular strike.
Reading is not a kill. How about the mark?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
8 damage! Ooh, great, cool. Why can you ignore my mark? I thought that that's why the mark existed. That's stress and a little bit of damage. And horror, I think? Oh, and stun! Cool, great. And there's a stun. Well, this is going phenomenally so far. Yay, we got a disease. What does it do? Minus blight resist. Cool. Fuck off.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Thank God we have some minor stress relief in this party. Oh, you can't hit that. Bleed is 40%. Bleed is 110 base. Iron Swan is 8 to 15. You are 5 to 10. Yeah. Enough bleed for 2 per round. Probably should have healed self, actually. More bleed. There's the horror attack.
Gnawing uncertainty.
Fuck you!
Place of dread.
Stress heal. And we don't have the self bleed heal. So just go for a kill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good. Weird reconstruction on you. Crit heal for 26. Nice. We can slice you.
Eradicated.
Well, that doesn't bode well. Oh, no. Ooh. This is like stress relief or healing or something. I don't think there's even interaction. I think you just drink from it. This is not going to go well, is it? Minus healing while camping. Doesn't matter at the moment. Doesn't matter that much long term, I think. Like, healing at camping is not typically what you're there for. Okay. Okay, we got quirk removal. Meh. Eh. Ugh. Eh. Okay. Meh. Meh. Oh. Cove, God-fearing, off-guard. Ugh. Minus accuracy versus Eldritch. God damn it. You're the only one that I'm not, like, really invested in getting rid of something, though. Let's actually do this very quickly, because the bleed was getting kind of insane there. So... I'd like to get rid of Klepto. I'd like to get rid of Light Sensitive. I'd like to get rid of Off Guard. Off Guard, I think, might be the worst here, actually. Come on. Come on. Thin-blooded. Meh. Try it again. It's a buff of resistance until camp. I'll try interacting with it with a curio next time, then. Or with a item. Hi. Shoot. Hit. Spread that damage around. I could heal, and it's not worth nothing. The worst case here is that you get a stress attack off. I think we need to heal. Of course you target that one. Oh, and you're marked now, too. I didn't think that was the thing with that. Reading!
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
What was your debuff? Plus stress, okay. Up. Shoot! Thank God it hit.
Fiend falls.
Weird reconstruction, crit for 26, nice. Stress heal. Vulnerability or whatever it's called. Weakening. Which also lowers your damage, that's actually kind of good. Duelist Advance. Wait, can you use that from 3? Yes, good. Heal self. Stress heal.
A momentary abatement.
Perfect. Bop, bop.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, so obviously stress on the Occultist isn't looking great, but we kind of stalled that out to heal it a bit. Room battle. Well, 4 of these things is kind of typical, actually. Good. Crit for stress heal. And also for healing skills, apparently.
Destroyed.
And shoot that one. And make them read. It's not a guarantee kill, but the range is very favorable. Of course we min-hit on that. Welcome to Darkest Dungeon, y'all. Totally fine. Still good. Okay. Don't like that one. Weird on self. Pistol shot is like 2, 3, 4 or something, so let's Wicked Hack 1.
Annihilated.
Solid. Stress heal you. Shot on you. Good. No one got stress healed off of that. I shouldn't have done that. I actually should have tried to hold off for another stress heal. Whoops. We only got the one
Remind
key.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We have those 4 tiles and those 5 tiles. I'm gonna say go ahead and use this now.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
If you go to a secret room without a key, you can still get good stuff. It's just less good. It's more like a standard chest versus the insanity that we found in the past.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
I didn't think that was a trap. I thought that was another pool. Whoops. Shovel.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
At this point, I can probably drop torches. Let's drop citrine, though. It is extra money. Anti-venom. Hunger tile, totally fine. You, that.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Shovel interaction. Good surprise. Can't Iron Swan that. Shoot you in the face. Abyssal. Good.
Formation is broken. Maintain
Mark self.
defensive.
Yep, like a fire targets all. God damn it. Oh, cool. Managed to avoid the debuff on most of them. Ow! Fuck you. Does she work from 3? Not really. Breakthrough does. You know what? Sure. Don't. Thanks. That's one way to get through stealth. Good dodge. I suppose there is anti-synergy with Riposte and Mark there. Oh well. Stress heal. Yep. Weird reconstruction. 18. Been rolling well on that so far, honestly. It's gonna screw me over pretty soon. No DOT on you at the moment. Heal self. You don't really have that much dangerous that 4, 2 to 4 can theoretically kill. Try it. Okay, cool. Got the 2. Minus damage. Perfect target.
Monsters
Never mind what I just said.
has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I love that one. No secret room. Leadstone for that. Citrine for that. Torch for that.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay, do I have interactable stuff? Yes. Well, that's it for that. 66% resist until camp. Okay, we could go past another battle for a curio, but whatever. Let's get out while the getting's reasonable.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Okay, so 14,000, almost 15, like 14.75 gold, 4,500 from reward, 0 busts, 6 portraits, 2 from reward, 0 deeds, 24 crests, and a haste chalice, which we had 1 of already, I think. We can probably sell one of those for some extra money then, because I'm not likely to take 2 Vestals that both want this. Actually, if I take more than 1 Vestal, it's probably a Vestal squad, in which case they all do kind of want this. To be thought about later. Y'all are level 6, y'all still level 5. You still have your disease. Renaud got Zoophobia, plus stress versus beast. Lurker, plus damage if torch low. Better than Weapon Tinkerer in general, I'd say. I don't really love the torch low skills because I tried to keep torch high, but there are things that set your torch low. Dismiss got robust plus disease resist, trading out Mankind Hater. Probably would have preferred to keep Mankind Hater for the extra damage and accuracy, but whatever. And Quesnel got Gambler, will only gamble, and Slugger, plus 10% damage melee skills. Can I get Natural Eye back, please? You have... Yeah, you do have melee skills because you're knife, but it's just like... I don't think I've ever run a melee occultist.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
I actually do kind of want this. Like, I need more characters so I can build up more low-level squads. Because, I can run a lot of this reasonably easily, but I'm terrified of the later dungeons, so I need lower-level people to build up gold and take on the easier bosses and such. So more recruits where I can get them at level 2 or 3 and just kind of get different classes into the mix. That's pretty good, actually. But that is it for this week's mission, and thus the episode. We'll find out about this next time. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do what I YouTube suffered a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and hope to see you in the next one, where we will hopefully get at least 1 or 2 recruits that are actually useful. Find out along with me. See you then. Bye.